Happy day, everybody. Okay, let me mute this. All right. I hope everybody, hello Free Queen, hello Ors. So happy you could make it to the reading. It looks like my thing is back is a little bit. My OCD. Wanting exactly straight. Okay, perfect. All right. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody is well and safe and good on this Tuesday morning. Beautiful. You caught a loop. Oh my goodness. Hawes Bulldog Tusk from Ors. Not sure what he says. Yay! Hello Ors. So happy you could make it to the reading. Svetlana, hello. Mwah. So glad you could make it to the reading too, Svetlana. Yay! Oh, beautiful. My sound is echoing, hey? I wonder why my sound is echoing. Okay, just a minute here. Let me. Is it still echoing? Oops. Okay. No, don't worry. Okay, okay. No, sometimes technology, man. I hear you. Technology is what it is. Right? And thank God for this. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to connect with all you beautiful people. All right. So let's get into the reading. And then after the reading, I will answer some questions. Okay. All right. For those of you that requested a live reading, a personal reading, and it was right in the middle of tax time too. Oh, tax time. I was like, right in a like fired out of a cannon. So yeah. Yeah. I'm hoping that everybody is well. Now the tax season is over. All right, it's a whole new ball of wax for me. I've never claiming as an employee, but also as an entrepreneur. It's a whole new ball of wax. So it was a very interesting tax year. Very interesting tax year. Okay, so before I start on the reading, light the incense. Got the window open in case my Raven and Crow friends want to speak up in the reading. All right. Okay. Oh, I'm not on the page so I can see the chat. Okay. Yes. Happy full moon. Holy, is that moon ever huge and pregnant? Oh my goodness. Is it a pink moon? That'd be like a blood moon then, isn't that? Interesting. Hi, Weon, yay! So happy you could make it. This is awesome. All right. Creator, please bless this reading. Great mystery, great spirit. Please bless this reading for the collective, for whoever you bring into the reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for those who come into the reading. Thank you. All right. And Mercury retrograde. Yes, it is Ors. Mercury in retrograde has been very interesting. Technology and my phone, and when I'm at work and I'm listening to my earbuds and all of a sudden they don't work and they're all, my phone's now blaring everything out of it. I'm like, what the hell, you know? So yeah, technology. All right, Creator, what is the message? What is the message for the collective? What do the viewers need to hear? Oops. viewers need to see? What do the listeners need to hear? And I won't be doing live on Thursday morning. My husband and I are going to go down to my daughter's on Thursday morning and on Friday morning. So there won't be a live on Thursday, okay? But I'll see you all after this next Tuesday. Okay, and I am working, Free Queen, on getting my Skype account. I haven't forgot about our agreement to meet on Skype, and oh my gosh, I can't wait to hear from your life. Oh my goodness, you have such incredible wisdom. And I thank you so much for what you share in the chat. Well, I'm in the busy, like when I'm busy in the reading, I can't always see what's going on in the chat. And the fact that you minister to the needs of the people that come to the reading, that, you know, people come here to heal, they come here to be seen, be heard, have their feelings acknowledged, and you acknowledge it. You are so there for them. You minister to the people, and I thank you so much. Thank you. And your wisdom you give, you've done your work. Like, it's just so beautiful. And of course, I don't need to tell you this, but it's just so beautiful just to see and know other authentic healers, authentic people that know this path. It's one thing I've known many healers that know the path that didn't do the path, you know. So there you go. So thank you, Free Queen. Thank you. Royal Blue Moon, so happy to see you. Yay! Yay! Oh, yes, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're beautiful. You're like the on-site counselor. Totally. That's how I feel about you. That's exactly how I feel about you. All right. Oh, and a shout out also to Nature Healing Society. That's whose music is playing. Copyright free music. I can't wait until Larimar Sound Academy or Sound Alchemy, his channel, till he has licensing to his music. Oh, his music is so incredible. Have you ever seen the movie Renegade or Blueberry? And I can't remember he's a French actor. It's about ayahuasca and or peyote, and he goes on all the spirit journeys, but the singing that the medicine healer sings, he does that kind of music. He's from the UK. He's incredible. I'll post his link after the channel. I love his music. I asked him, can I use your music in the readings? He's like, wait till the licensing comes out. I'm like, okay, I will happily purchase the licensing. All right. Just very healing. And he's bringing back, I'm finding, the traditional shamanic sound that the world is so hungry for. You know, that's what I see, that's what I feel. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a 9-card spread. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So karma's on hold for a little bit. I'm feeling karma's on hold. And you could be, no, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. Okay, let me get a look at the cards here. I'm seeing this like a standoff between two opposing sides. So, okay, so in your recent past, you've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So there was no commitment toward a thing. You had chosen not to commit to a certain path. You're moving yourself away from a certain path, and it brings you into your own clarity of this sun, the covenant, the blood of the covenant between you and your soul, the Christ within you, the authentic you, coming into the covenant with authentically, the covenant between you and your authentic self, you and your higher self, you and your divine self, coming into union. As you disconnected from a relationship in your life that you just cannot connect to anymore, and the Creator is seeing the work you have done. You've got the Four of Cups upright with the hand coming out of the sky with a cup in it, and you're in contemplation about it. Yes, you're disconnected from previous relationship, but you're in contemplation about a new direction from the Creator. And if this hasn't happened yet, it's coming in, okay? This, whatever you disconnected from in your past, allowed you to heal from your past, from childhood wounds, let go of nostalgia, reconnect to your innocence, giving this back to the feminine part of yourself, the feminine part of you, and the feminine part of the people around you that can receive, that have made a place within themselves that they can receive innocence, they can receive truth, they can receive healing. But for somebody else, this is interesting, okay, for somebody, that's why I see this as a standoff, because for somebody else who was watching you, I don't feel that you have hostility. I find like you're coming into a homecoming. Just hear this violent roar, kind of, that's very fitting to what's going on, because I'm feeling somebody is looking at you, watching you. I'm just gonna close this. Okay. No, let's close it. Oh, don't smoke. Yeah, that was very appropriate. Distracting energies coming in, aggression, and that's what I feel. Someone looking at you with hostility from your past. This may be somebody that you disconnected from, because we've got the Temperance in reverse. So somebody who isn't tempered, somebody who is avoiding going through the fire, avoiding going through the kiln of their own soul, the kiln between their soul and the Creator that refines us, that purifies us, that strengthens us. This person, for whatever reason, I'm hearing reasons, okay, entitlement and privilege and denial and just that's how they feel. I don't have to do that. Why should I? You know, there's this whole, but they're pissed off. They're pissed off that you're surpassing them, you're succeeding beyond them, you're even beyond their reach, beyond their capacity of their mind, the capacity of their, what they've learned, what they can have the capacity to see. It's like you're outside of that, and they're pissed off that they can't connect to your energy. Listen to that, even coming through the window. That's appropriate. And you're just focusing on your healing. It's interesting, the Page of Cups here, you're looking toward the Four of Cups energy. I'm finding that you're wanting to accept this gift from the Creator, this cup that's coming in. You've increased on your sensitivities. The fish in the cup, what that always tells me with the Page of Cups is that you've gone to the depths to retrieve the food of the deep. That's what fish are. Fish are brain food, soul food, but the food of the deep. You know, it's like what the Creator says, many healers and teachers that are jockeying for position and recognition are not going to want to be, because they're going to have to go to the depths where the greatest pressure is and where the least light is, and the darkness is profound. And you better know yourself. When the Creator calls you into here, and the Creator has called you in, I'm feeling like even more than that. You're like, those of you that come to my channel are very intact with the shamanic capacities within you, because I find that the shaman swims in the same seas as the schizophrenic. The schizophrenic will drown. The schizophrenic needs to get out of the water and get on solid land, solid ground. Okay, the shaman can dive. The shaman can swim deep, can dive to the depths, and that's what I find about you. You can dive and descend and ascend when you need to, at will. Okay? And that's what I'm finding, is someone is jealous. They are pissed off, jealous that you're the real thing. That you're the real thing. You can do this, and it shows in your life. They're seeing it in your life. This manifesting within your life. And for those that, yeah, that's it. It shows in your life. They can see it. Whoever this is, okay, so this new energy, this new healing that's coming in, it's like it's go time. It's time to get up. It's time okay, it's like your healing journey is shifting. All seasons turn. Ram Dass talks about this, the 1960s, when the peace, love movement and everybody was joined in harmony. And he said that season landed on the earth, but within a certain time, that season began to turn, and it did turn. So that's what I'm seeing, is that the Four of Swords in reverse here, you were in a state of rest and recovery and healing after disconnecting from a relationship, and the Creator has now come forward now. It's time to move, it's time to walk, it's time to go. Time to go and move forward into the end of your cycle, into a new, going through the portal of separation, going through the portal of change, going through the portal of the end of this contract. The portal of the end of a part of yourself, that you're letting go of a part of yourself that has supported certain relationships with people around you. And oh my gosh. Okay. But something's coming in here also with the Four of Cups. There could be an offer coming in. I'm finding that even though there is hostility towards you, underneath that hostility is deep love. It's deep love from people in your life that feel like they maybe feel abandoned, they maybe feel left behind, but they're not understanding that you need to do what's right for you. You can't let the tribe take the seat of your soul anymore. You need to claim that for you. That's sovereign. So there may be an offer coming in, because you're looking back at this. Both of these cards are looking back at this offer. And I feel like there may be an offer coming in, but I feel like you're going to be taking a last stand against it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This closure feels, it was with the fixed signs. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, the four fixed signs, a very fixed energy that you've been able to transcend through your life. And I don't think these people can transcend this. They're wanting to hang on to even the energetic signature of the last wisps of your energy, trying to hang on to whatever they can of you. But it's like, if you guys would just do the work and ascend up to me, we can connect again. But I can't descend and make myself small again to fit into your world. I can't leave 90% of myself at the door to come in and have coffee with you, to come in and sit with you. I can't do that anymore. I'm not abandoning myself to entertain you, to entertain us. There is no us here because there's no room for me. You know, and I'm even getting, I don't know if you've said this to them directly in the past, but it's been something like, you were never asking to dominate the relationship with your perspective. You were just asking them to make room in this relationship for your perspective. And it was like they couldn't because they didn't know how. They didn't know how. You know, Monty Roberts talks about this in Horse Sense for People. And he talks about this, about people making room for other people because they're afraid they're going to get swallowed up by everybody else. So they have to keep everybody kind of pushed away and held down and made small so that they have a sense of control. Okay, and that's, you know, Horse Sense for People. He says the language said to a horse is, do as you, what his father's traditional horse breaking, the language of that was basically, it was an unspoken language that was physical with a fist, and it was do as I say or I'll hurt you. That's the same thing, kind of energetic signature I'm getting from the relationship that you've left behind. You're no longer willing to entertain making yourself small and leaving yourself no room so that you can fit into a pseudo community. A pseudo community is where everybody gets along. M. Scott Peck talks about this in a book, A Different Drum. Pseudo community is when everybody gets along and they're all peace, love, and harmonious until somebody says the truth and offends somebody, and then everything collapses and falls apart. After everybody gets through their offense, now it's a real community because everybody's had a chance to show up and say, hey, shut the F up. I don't appreciate, no, you be quiet, no, you. And then once everybody's had a chance to get their rah out of them and be heard, and then made room for each other, like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. And the whole, everybody's had a chance to meet each other where they need to be met. Everybody gets a chance to be heard. Now that's an authentic community. But until then, it's all a pseudo community and everybody's all peace, love, but nobody tell the truth. Nobody say what's obvious, you know? So that's what I'm seeing here. And you're just not willing to go back there anymore. So it's okay. So when I said karma's on hold, okay, that changes this card then, because what I'm seeing here, it's not that karma's on hold, it's that whoever this is, I'm feeling that this is somebody that's coming towards you, and the Creator wants you to know, possibly, this may not be for all of you, somebody coming towards you that does not necessarily have your best interest. They have their own best interest, and I don't think they even know they don't have your best interest. They're just doing what they've always done. They're not clear. They're not clear. And kind of manipulative energy, manipulative, deceptive energy that's coming towards you to try to woo you back, okay? Maybe try to manipulate you, maybe try to guilt you. Okay, Creator. Oh, but that's what I feel here is you're not letting go of this. The covenant with you. You know, it's like, I'm just hearing the blood of the covenant is stronger than the water of the womb. That's why blood is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water because the blood of the covenant, the blood of your covenant with truth, with the people who see you, who understand you, who accept you, who aren't afraid of the truth, who aren't afraid to roll up their sleeves and get their hands dirty with you in the mire of the conflict. and willing to get through it with you. That's it. And that's the blood of the covenant. That goes the distance. Love is long suffering. Love will persevere with you. Whatever this is not love. It's like with this Queen of Wands in reverse and with the Temperance in reverse. It was the love that I think all of us were born into, but it wasn't true. It was true at a sense. It was true. It worked until it didn't. That's what I mean. It worked until it didn't. Okay, what is the sun, Creator? What is the sun? And you've been purifying yourself. As I said, the Six of Cups here, whatever healing you've come into has allowed you to heal and reconnect with your own innocence, your own childhood innocence, healing from trauma, healing even from your attachment to nostalgia, letting go. What is the sun, Creator? What is the sun? Some are so deep in, they don't have the courage to get real with themselves. Yes, Leon, it's exactly true. Together with Father God and Jesus, I'm never alone. Exactly, it's so true. What did Leon say? I wanted to see that really quick. Literally, while standing on the roof of my house, the whole scenario shifted since. Still in the selfish mindset. Yes, very selfish. And it didn't refresh. Beautiful. We all agree, doesn't matter how much space you hold for them, free will. Yes. And that's it, you know, meeting with you on Joe's live reading supports me so much in this seeming walk alone phase. Yes, absolutely. Okay, what we're experiencing here, I just got a quote from Ram Dass, and this is a quote from one of the books from the Middle East. It's one of the ancient texts, but it says something like, you'll be walking along in the darkness for miles, and then you will be filled with light and joy to see another fire from somebody else. You'll be so happy to know that somebody else exists at these levels. And that's what this is. Because this path, yes, it can be very, not necessarily lonely at the top, but we feel so isolated because a lot of people aren't ready. You know, this is why, you know, even Ram Dass even talks about this. A lot of people want to look like they want to go the distance, but they don't. They don't go the distance because they don't want to leave their tribe behind. They want everybody to come with, and you can't. When you get to the entrance of the promised land, it costs you everything. It costs you everything to reach in, to take what's yours, to claim what's yours. You got to let go. You got to let go. That's it. And everybody faces that. The promised land is not a place, it's a state of mind. It's a state of authenticity in the present moment. Yes, beautiful. Yes, Dipty Mystery, you can ask your question at the end of the reading, okay? Okay. So that's it, okay. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So at first, when you were getting with this sun card, the reconnection to the blood of the covenant within you, at first you were very resistant to it. It was difficult. This is going over the whole scope of this. So this could be decades, okay? This 9-card spread is a timeline of decades. You weren't sure. You were very distracted, as all of us are, not knowing when to stop. In some intuitive sense, the Creator's saying, in some intuitive sense, you were even aware of yourself, like go, 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 don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. The minute you stop, you hear your soul. You can hear your soul. So at first you were just like, I'm not ready to leave home yet, and I'm not ready to listen. So just go, 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 and you didn't slow down. But then something happened. Something happened. Okay, so this card, there's more than one meaning with this card. There's something, okay, between these two cards, between you being afraid to leave home, to leave a comfort zone, this familiar, the familiar spirit, something happened within you that you couldn't stay. And you did enter into rest. You went through a tower and then you entered into rest, and then the Creator's calling you forward. You know, there's a scripture in the Old Testament, it's in Deuteronomy chapter 28, where it says, the Lord blesses your coming in and he blesses your going out. It's like an ebb and a flow. The tide comes in and the tide goes out. God calls us in. What did you learn? This is what you learned. Great. Now go back out and learn some more. Come back home and tell me what you learned. Now go back out into darkness. It's an ebb and a flow. An ebb and a flow. And that's what I'm seeing here. The ebb and the flow. And at this levels, at a higher levels of your ebbing and flowing, it helped you develop your capacity to nurture yourself, to come into the capacity of your own healer, your Queen of Cups energy, your encompassing mothering energy for you and for others around you that needed it, that was able to get what they needed, but more specifically for you, your compassion for yourself, your patience with yourself, even though you were burdened. And even though the burden of this, of the realization of where you were standing and the work that lay before you, even the burden, you still gathered up all of your wands to distill them into one. Because the next card after the 10 of Wands is the Page of Wands, going into new lands. So you're distilling this, gathering up all of your wands to distill them into your truth, bringing you into a new dimension of you, because we live dimensionally, going deeper into yourself. And that is what gave you victory, determination, victory, success, forward movement, and the balance. Even though the light and the dark sphinxes here look balanced, I'm seeing that one is stronger than the other, and there is movement. There is movement, success and movement, because, but they're fluctuating. Creator's saying they're fluctuating when need. You know how to fluctuate when needing. When you need more dark, the darkness grows. When you need more light, the light grows. You guys are incredible. You guys are incredible. You guys teach me so much. I can't even tell you. You teach me so much through this. You know, you say that I'm the teacher. You know, I feel like I'm your student. You know, seriously, I'm serious. Incredible. Okay, what is the Six of Cups, Creator? What is the Six of Cups? Oh, free queen. We all are. It's like we're teacher and student totally with each other. Just beautiful. Because it's not fixed. In the old mindset, everything is fixed. You know, it seems fixed and the outside world seems solid and fixed and unchanging. But as you evolve and mature, you realize there's nothing is fixed. Nothing is fixed except the sun and the earth in their orbits. You know? Okay. Okay. The Six of Cups creator. What is the Six of Cups? Oh, just beautiful. You guys are just such an honor to read for. You are such an honor to read for. Okay. Oh. Okay. So the Hanged Man. Not only was there a false prophecy over your life, but the people that you were leaving behind, that you were disconnecting from, there was a failure to give of themselves, but there was also a failure to give of yourself. You knew if you give of yourself to these people who are in a lower dimension, it's only going to do violence. It's only going to do violence because they don't, it's like that rah, that saw that was outside or whatever it was. It was this, you guys don't speak the same language anymore. There's a hit and miss. There's no connect. There's no connect because they're not where you are. They're not where you are. So you are coming down from hanging yourself in the moment, like hanging yourself up in your enlightenment. You know, but before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. You got clear. Enlightenment is a single moment of clarity, but you still got to go to work. You still got to check the oil. You still got to, you know, turn off the stove, you know, and clean the bathroom. You know, you still have to do all these things and go to work and get up the next day and have breakfast. You know, it's Chogyam Trungpa Rinpoche calls enlightenment the ego's ultimate disappointment. Because the truth is, there's really nowhere to go except deeper into yourself. There's nothing to fix. There's just that which to deepen within you. Because everything is unfolding according to natural law in its own way perfectly. And enlightenment shows you that. So you're aware of this. You're also, you're aware there was a failure to give of oneself. And you're proving everybody wrong by your own evolution, your own growth. Walking away. You know, 8 cups, walking away from 8 cups. You know how long it takes to fill a cup? A long time. It takes effort, commitment, time, energy, resources. And you filled 8 of them. So this is, like I said, this is like decades worth of contract that is on the board here. This is not no overnight thing. This is decades of evolution. And the red is your roots. Could be the blood of the covenant of Christ, the blood of the Christ covering you, but it's also your roots and your ancestry supporting you as a paradigm within you collapses. A paradigm that you once supported, these 8 cups was that paradigm. And you're walking away. And, you know, this eclipse was very intense. So absolutely solidifying your resolve even more. You walking away, and I love this because you walking away from these cups, you're walking toward your destiny, your birthright, your inheritance, your spiritual inheritance, your birthright, your sacred contract, why you came to the planet. You walking into your inheritance allowed you to grieve from the old contract, from the contract that has come to a close. Contracts end. Sacred contracts end. They end in many, many different ways. They end when they're fulfilled. You know, Caroline May says we get sick when we have fulfilled a contract but won't allow it to end. We keep it alive and keep it alive and keep it alive, trying to keep the contract alive and using our chi, our life force, when we need to allow the contract to end. Maybe it'll be rewritten and come back around, but you'll never know that if you don't allow it to end. And you did. You allowed it to end. You pulled your chi back into yourself and you allowed it to fall. You allowed it to dissolve. You let go of it. Wherever it ends up, that's not your problem. You know, I heard a monk once say this when I was in a meditation group. Somebody was asking about, you know, when you let go of all the negative energy, where does it go? And he said, do you follow your trash down the road when the garbage truck picks it up? And everybody in the group totally laughed, and he's like, no. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Where it goes is no longer your concern. What is your concern is that you let go of it. Now you're allowing the flow, the flow. But it's when we hang on to things and we don't let the flow because we're hanging on, you know? And that's it, and you didn't. You allowed it to go. But somebody is pissed and very, very jealous of you. Very jealous of your evolution, jealous of your growth, jealous of your heights. Very insecure, very manipulative, are not having their faculties at their own hands. They don't even understand their own faculties. New deck. Creator, what is the world in reverse? What is the world in reverse? Gaia in reverse. Right there. Perfect. Ooh. Whoa. Okay. So there's a mixture of energies here, yours and theirs, because you're at the end of a contract. So this is going to be you and your new energy and those that are watching you leave from the old contract. So yeah, someone is very, very angry and lacking direction for themselves, pissed off and angry that you're succeeding. You know, this has come up in many, many different readings, but I keep feeling for many of you, maybe not all of you, but for many of you, I get black sheep. I get Mark chapter 5, black sheep. The black sheep that the group poured their shame into, their anger into, their intolerance into, their judgment into, their whatever it was, their negative shadow that they themselves couldn't carry. So they projected it onto you, into you. So someone is very angry as they're watching you move toward new grounds. And in some ways, this is also your almost like a lack of direction. It's like, you know, this is almost like a progress from the last reading. Because the new, it's, yeah, the bardo. There we are in the bardo. Something has died, and yet the sun has not, the sun goes down, and then we have the night, dark. That's the bardo, is in the dark, according to the Tibetan Book of the Dead. And then the new emerges with the sunrise. And you're kind of in a no man's land, just free floating, free drifting through your own waters, moving toward new lands, but you're not in a hurry. You're just so happy to be with you. So happy to be within your own sovereignty, your own space. But someone else is pissed right off that you're not. And they are burdened. They are burdened. They are burdened knowing that you're not coming back. This tower already happened, and I'm feeling that there is a continuation of oppression for the people in your life that, oh man, okay, oh. What the Creator's saying is that you were the scapegoat, the black sheep, the blamed one, the garbage can that they dumped all their bullshit into, all of their unwanted emotions into. They blamed you for the state of affairs. But now that you're gone, that's partly why they're so burdened. That's partly why they're so burdened, is because you're gone. And they're burdened because they're still in the bullshit. And you're not there anymore. They can't even blame you. All the bullshit and drama and games and negativity and toxic environments, they can't blame you. They're still in it. It's still getting produced in the environment they're in, and you're not there. So with the tower in reverse, there's a continuation of oppression, because they're realizing, and it's even a heaviness, because they're realizing that it wasn't about you. They're realizing it wasn't about you, but they're not happy to realize that, because they have to bring this home, and they're not wanting to bring this home. You know, if you can be a fly on the wall and see them kind of going at each other. But not only is there a continued oppression, but there's a going back to old ways of behavior. Not that they ever really left that. They never really left the old ways, but there's a continuation, a continuing on of old behavior, a continuing of the commitment that you overcame. Overcomer. Very compassionate with yourself, compassionate with others. You even have compassionate with them. Oh, do I need to say that? Okay, I'm going to say that. I'm going to bring this into it. This is a heavy, heavy lesson. Okay, what the Creator's saying, there's a part in M. Scott Peck's book, The People of the Lie, where it talks about a person will cling more to their dark when they're loved. Like they're so, oh, Creator, give me the language for this. Even your overcoming fills them with rage. Your overcoming fills them with more darkness. Your loving yourself and your compassion for them pushes them further into their shadow. I can see why you saw you had to leave. Because even your love for them is an act of violence to them. It's not, you're just being you. You're just loving and being naturally you. But for somebody that is in such a state of self-loathing They have never developed the capacity and the space in themselves to love themselves, to receive genuine love from others. A lot of love within family dynamics, old friendship dynamics, whatever this is. I'm getting this as family. I'm getting this as a whole amalgamation of friendship, just dynamics, human dynamics. But family's definitely in this. And some people do not have the capacity. They've never really truly, their definition of love is toxicity, because they never really got out of the toxicity into true love to see the error of their ways, to see the error of their perception, to see what was blinding their eyes. Okay, but you overcame this. And this is why you had to leave. Oh my goodness. And this is a shattering of dreams. For them, for you, this is family energy. This is a shattered family, shattered dreams. And I'm feeling like it couldn't carry on anymore. This wasn't, oh wow, okay. This just couldn't go on anymore. Yeah. You know, we're at the end of the epoch. We're at the end of the age of Pisces. And the powers upon the planet that were supported by Pisces are now all crumbling and collapsing and draining off the planet. Oh, okay, those just flip right over. I'm going to take those. Beautiful. Okay. Whoa. Okay, am I taking all of these? Okay. 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 So for the Page of Cups, you're able to go to the depths and come, descend and ascend, depending on what you need for you moving forward. The Sphinxes are symbolic of power, sovereignty, birthright, genuine, inward, sovereign authenticity, agency. Thank you, Creator, agency. And you're able to fluctuate these, dim this to grow this, dim this to grow this, whatever you need in order to move through your own ethers. And that's what I'm seeing here. You worked very hard on this. You worked very hard on yourself. Very hard. Ascending up your chakras, ascending from, see, the stars, the pentagram, the pentacles go up the tree. This is a very shamanic card for me because we are all trees. Like Christ when he healed the man who was blind in the New Testament, who was born blind, Christ put mud in his hand, put it over his eyes, told him to go to the pool of Siloam and wash. So the man washed his eyes and Christ said, "What do you see?" And the man looked around and blinked and said, "I see men as trees walking." Christ said, "Go wash your eyes again." So he washed his eyes again, and then he looked around and Christ said, "What do you see?" And he said, "I see men as men." So when he first saw, he was seeing humanity in our blueprint. We are all trees. Our roots stem down into the lower underworld, and our branches stretch up into heavens. And that's what I mean, your capacity to ascend and descend, very connected to your shamanic capacity, very connected. And that's what I'm seeing you, the lower underworld within you, in your underworld, and the understanding you have of your underworld is what gives you the support to ascend and work hard up your tree. As low as you have gone as what was required in your path, to whom much is given, much is required. That's in the book of Proverbs. You were required to go the depths, and as low as you went, the Creator will lift you up as equally high. But going to the depths of you is a requirement so you know yourself. You know, what does it say in the Old Testament? You can't know God and your true self without knowing the depths and the heights. The depths of God, the heights of God. In the Kabbalion, it's all God. There's a scripture, Isaiah 45 verse 7, where God says, I the Lord create the light, and I the Lord create evil. I the Lord do all these things. So it's all God. It's all us. It's all us. And our connection to the Creator. Okay? So that is what gives you the capacity to work very hard. You are one hell of an established force. Very much an established force, an unshakable force, an unmovable force, because you found you and you are reconnected to you. The Three of Cups. You know the connection and community that used to serve you no longer does. It just no longer does. New community, this card will be upright and is already becoming upright, but this is in the future energies. As more people that are intact within their own sovereignty and connected to their hearts and their self-love are coming into your life to strengthen your own self-love, to strengthen your own relationship sovereignty. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, you're definitely Queen of Pentacles. You have the energetic financing that supports your wisdom. That is your wisdom. Your energetic financing is your wisdom. And this is how you will now buy and sell in the world, through your wisdom, not through your survival, but through your wisdom. With the Page of Cups, the wisdom you have has allowed you to accept that there was no healing in this relationship. And you're okay with that. You're okay with that. You have an acceptance about it. Even though there was unfulfilled hopes, you will have new hopes in a new contract. And that's what's being, that is what is being created and knit as you ascend and descend, because you will be growing your own garden, persevering, coming to the finding the reward of your hard work. But somebody in your life cannot move in the same way that you are. They can't join you here, and you know it. You know this. They don't have the faculties, and they are jealous and pissed off. They are jealous and pissed off of your growth, because they see it's true. They see it's real. They see it is authentic. And here you are, the King of Cups, the King of Cups. The King of Cups can afford to be compassionate. He is grounded. He is compassionate. He is benevolent, but don't fuck with him. He has no problem pulling out his sword and fighting if he needs to. The King of Cups is not a pushover. He can be kind because he can afford to. He's done the work in himself. Absolutely. Beautiful. Beautiful, you guys. So yeah, okay, let's pull an Egyptian Gods Oracle card. Creator, can we have an Egyptian Gods Oracle card, please, to tie off this reading? Yes, Weon. People want to take the whole tribe with them, so they shame the one who is breaking free into authentic power. Yes, absolutely. You know, the books I've studied on this, you know, they say, you know, it's like, have you ever heard of Plato's Cave? When you come into the truth, don't tell anybody. You know, live the example of it, but don't tell anybody, because they stoned him to death when he figured out the way out of the cave and the way to truth. So you're exactly right, Leon. You're exactly right. And sometimes you can't avoid this. You can't avoid getting shamed and betrayed and ostracized by the group because you found your way out. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Also, don't show people how peaceful and happy you are. You're very, very welcome, Leon. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Free Queen says also, don't show people how peaceful and happy you are. It's true. Don't show them to show them, but sometimes you can't help but to just be like, yes, you know. You're not trying to show them. You just can't contain it, you know. It's like bursting at the seams, your joy. But it's true. It's so true. Life of Brian. Enthusiasm is always killed, I noticed. It can be. It's true, Free Queen. It can be. Sometimes when somebody takes a shot at your joy, yes, it does hurt. It totally does hurt. Because they want you to hurt like they hurt. They want you to hurt as they hurt. You know, I know it. I remember, yes, I have lots of experiences that back this up. You're totally right. True, Free Queen, they envy starts. Yes, the envy starts to ooze out of the haters. That's so true. If you convert your neighbor's cow, you will be given. What does that say? If you convert, you will be given. If you convert your neighbor's cow, you will be given. That's interesting. Interesting. Life of Brian. Sounds like an interesting movie to watch, or like an interesting video to watch. Watch the film. You will all get it. Totally. Hi, Till Setsumele. So happy you could make it to the reading. Yay! Okay. An Egyptian Gods Oracle card. Darkness, Apophis. Ooh, I've never pulled this card before. Oh, so yeah, so that's what I mean in the Bardo. The sun has set. Now you're entered into the night. And the new dawn has not yet arisen, but you're on its way. The night is unfolding into the day. It is unfolding into the new dawn for you. Beautiful. Okay, so Apophis. This is darkness, Apophis, and number 34. And Apophis, according to the Egyptian pantheon, was the night, it was the abyss, it was the evil one. Apophis. Okay, the Creator wants me to touch on this too. We have seasons of light and seasons of dark. It's like I said, the Creator blesses you as He pulls you in, and He blesses you as He sends you out. This is illustrated by the sun's gravity. The sun's gravity, that gravity pulls the earth in toward the sun. We have an elliptical pattern around the sun. So we're in the summer, we're close to the sun. In the winter, we're out farther away from the sun in outer darkness. Then we got pulled back into the sun, then gone into outer darkness. So these are seasons of light and dark. The Creator pulls you in. What did you learn? You're close to the earth, you're close to the sun. Everything is thriving and growing, and fruits growing, and trees are blooming, and leaves are green, and grass is green. Everything's all flourishing. And then you're thrown into outer darkness. The Creator sends you back out again into outer darkness to go and learn and bring back the wisdom. So that's what this is. This is a time of going out into the darkness. Okay, 34. He is depicted as a gigantic python that dwells in the bowels of the earth, where the sunlight does not filter through. Apophis is the embodiment of darkness, evil, and chaos. Dark enemy and the sun god Ra, bearer of light. He comes into action in all the stages of Ra's celestial journey in order to obstruct him from dawn to dusk. But in the existence of Apophis is necessary for the balance of the world itself, the ancestral clash between good and evil, the struggle between two opposing energies within, with the risk of no return. Yes, that's what makes it real. That's what makes it real. Even your descending and ascending, that can be perilous too. That can be absolutely perilous. Some people don't make it out of the shadow. Some people don't. They don't make it out of the underworld. You know? Apophis threatens your balance. If you live in blindness, the path you take is opposite to that which is right. Immediately reverse your course and empty yourself so as to become the recipient of forces before reaching the point of no return. Okay, so this time of night that you are entering into, if you live in blindness, the path you take is opposite to that which is right. Immediately reverse your course and empty yourself so as to become the recipient of forces. You know, I don't know if this card is for you. Maybe for some of you, you are trusting in darker survival energies. Maybe that's what this is talking about, and the Creator's asking you to put those energies down or to exhaust them or however. But I'm feeling this card is about the people, whoever's coming towards you. Whoever is coming towards you, trying to manipulate you. Maybe you are in the process of entertaining the relationship, entertaining the conversation. Apophis threatens your balance. So Apophis always threatens our balance. That's the way it is. When we go into the darkness, it is a threat to our balance. It is a threat to the light that we hold within us. Because you can't think your way into darkness and you can't think your way out of it. It is a very true experience. It is a very hands-on experience within you also. You can get lost in a depression. So that's what this is about, is you're descending into darkness. The bardo, the time of darkness, that is required. And that's why it could threaten. That's the whole point of it. They say we could die at any time, and that's the whole point of life. You know, my daughter pointed this out one time. 1 equals 0, 0 equals 1. They've proven this scientifically, that 0 equals 1. The only reason why we exist as a planet, as a blue planet in the vastness of space where it's death, nothing can live in outer space, and our little planet, she says the only reason why, what science has proven, is that the only reason why we exist is because all the odds are against us. And that's what this is about, is you're going into a period of darkness where all the odds are against you to flourish you, to connect you and commit you to your light. So this is another season of darkness. And this is to absolutely commit you to your light. Immediately reverse your course and empty yourself so as to become a recipient of forces before reaching the point of no return. So whatever's going on, this time of darkness is your time to empty out. Is your time to empty out. You know, what is it that I heard? One of the readings I did a couple days ago where the person was sitting under the 9 of Swords. And I said, even when you're in darkness, your own shadow will abandon you. The shadow can't, there's no shadow in the darkness. When you're in the darkness, the shadow gets eaten up by the darkness. Your shadow abandons you because you're in the dark. And you're left faced with the parts of yourself that needs to be looked at. And that's what this is. So this is a furthering of the crucible. This is a furthering of the crucible, and to see what is, to see what needs to be released. Okay. Little more, and for this is not only for you, but for the people that are coming towards you, for whoever is coming towards you. This is like a plea for them also. Empty out. Empty out. Because we all, when we go through these growths, when we go through these patterns of growth, coming home to ourselves, we pass Rubicons where there's no going back. So it's like, I'm seeing like a door closing, doors closing, and you're wanting to release before that door is closed. Maybe to love unconditionally while you detach. You know, I love you, but get the hell out of my life. You know, could be that too. So yeah, you're kind of entering into a period of darkness to show you what your work is. That's what this is. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Oh, or said he knows he's gonna have a big cry soon. Taletso Mele says, wow, Joe, I've been trying to quit smoking weed for a while now, but I've recently decided to put some action into it, and it's been hard for real. Good for you. Good for you. Excellent. Weondiel fuels my strength even more. More darkness. Yes, it does. It's so true. It's not about fear. This is about strengthening your resolve to commit to you And it shows us what our work is. And this is for me too. These messages are for me too. Knowing, a free queen says, that's really how it feels this time, in a quiet, sacred space of quiet and solitude. It's really a time to remember. Free queen also says, knowing that God is fighting my battles for me, with you and for you, while you process and purge what he once pruned off me. Yes, we are supported. Or says we are supported by the darkness as light pulls us up. Yes, 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 yes. A lot of the truth is created in darkness. A lot of our resolve and our commitment to spirit is created in darkness. I don't know anybody. Most of us are introduced to ourselves through our pain. We're introduced to ourselves in the dark, okay? It's a balancing act of energy, resentment being the body that holds the 4 deadly emotions. Yes. Resentment being the body that holds the 4 deadly emotions. Beautiful ores. What are the 4 deadly emotion ores? Can you write them in the chat? What are they to you? Or says anger, sorrow, joy, and fear. Beautiful. The 4 deadly emotions: anger, sorrow, joy, and fear. Joy isn't bad. Dipti has a question. What is wrong with my health? No, joy isn't bad. It's not bad. Ors, I totally agree with you. Sometimes joy can be used to spiritually bypass the area in our lives that we need to examine. No, everything's fine. It's lovely. Everything's good. And meanwhile, it's not. You know? Okay. Where are these? Okay. Use these cards. Okay. Dipti has a question. What is wrong with my health? Creator. Dipti Mystery has a question. Creator. Dipti is asking, what is wrong with their health? What is wrong with hers or his health? What is wrong with their health, Creator? What is wrong with Dipti Mystery's health? What is wrong with Dipti Mystery's health? What is needing attention in Dipti Mystery's health? What do you want Dipti to know about their health? One more, okay. That's okay. 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 So Dipti, there's new abundance, new creativity, new joy, new spirituality that wants to come in, new higher emotion that wants to come into you, Dipti. But you've been resisting transition, maybe a fear of change. You remember what I talked about when I said contracts must end? They must end. Whatever contract is in your life needs to end. Dipti. because it's whatever's going on is leaving you feeling like you're not, whatever contract this is preventing you from meeting your own needs. It's preventing your own energetic abundance, your own energetic flow. You're giving away, you may possibly be investing too much of yourself into an old contract that needs to die, that needs to be let go of, that needs to close. Whatever's happened, Dipti, has put you into maybe somebody in your life. Somebody could be in jail, or somebody, maybe this is you being in an inner state of either self-victimization, self-entrapment, self-imprisonment, but you've judged yourself about something very harshly. And I'm feeling the creator is wanting to release you, wanting to help you release yourself. Whatever keeps you locked here isn't true. It's a lie. There's deception here. There is deception here. This wasn't your fault. Whatever happened, Dipti, this wasn't your fault. You weren't aware. There is deception here. And I'm feeling like this wasn't your fault. So you need to forgive yourself about something and let yourself out of a inner prison where you've been punishing yourself for something that had nothing really to do with you. Seven of Swords can also be about strategy and tactic. So developing even though there is deception here, I'm feeling this is more self-deception. And the creator wants to help you develop the strategy and the clarity and the tactic to release yourself, from an inner prison. We get sick and our health fails us, Dipti, when we lose power, when we're trying to keep alive a mindset that isn't true, a mindset that may have been true at one time. It may have been a state of mind that was sustaining you. That's what this was. This was a state of mind that was sustaining you, until the creator and you walking you to another rest stop, another landmark, another turning point, another pivot point. And now the creator is right with you, right around you, right encompassing you, asking you to let go of this. You've been preventing death. You've been resisting transition in an area of your life. Okay? Forgive yourself and let go. Whatever, even if this has to do with somebody else, Dipti, everything is unfolding according to natural law, and it's folding. Everything goes to where it needs to go for everybody's growth. For everybody's growth. So whatever you did, whatever happened, it was meant to happen for your growth and for the other person's growth also. And I'm feeling the creator wants you to stop beating up on yourself, wants you to stop being so hard on yourself. To pull, you see the sword and the stone? There's a sword in the stone there. And that bird looking over it is you. And the pure heart that you have the pure heart to pull that stone like King Arthur out of the sword out of the stone. You have this. You have it. Trust yourself. Okay, I hope this helps. You're very welcome, Dipti. Mwah. You're very, very welcome. Stellar says, what does my fate say? What does my present hold? My name is Mahima. What does my fate say? What does my present hold? So what is your destiny? What's in store for Mahima? Creator, what is in store for Mahima? What is in store? You're very, very welcome, Leon, also. What is in store for Mahima? Creator, what do you have in store for Mahima? I am offering private readings, up to 5 a week maximum. Okay. And it's in the description box below. Okay. If you guys want a more personal, intimate reading between you and the Creator. Okay, Creator, what is in store for Mahima? Okay. Okay. So, Fahima, you had sort of a stalemate, but you were also sharing from yourself and your experiences to help you get out of a stalemate. Regardless with somebody else, maybe this is stalemate with yourself or with somebody else, but you've been sharing of your experiences that has been bolstering your self-esteem, that has been shifting where you are within a stalemate. A stalemate collapses when one person lets go. And that's what I'm feeling, is that you've been sharing, possibly sharing of yourself and your experiences, even if it's in the privacy of your own mind, that has been bolstering you and remembering how far you've come, the work you've done. Because of the sharing you've done, I feel like you're getting out of a stalemate and you're coming more into a 9 of Cups. Could be family energy too, but more into emotional stability. You have a sense of emotional stability and more satisfaction within you. There's been an area within yourself, within the group mind. Aquarius is the group mind, and this is the star. Could be unrealized hopes, unfulfilled hopes within a group that there was no healing with. And that serves a purpose, because your sovereignty was coming in. This allowed you to disconnect, or not even be so dependent or looking toward the group, but this is more this healing and unfulfilled hopes within a certain group happened on purpose, so that you could turn those circuits of your power in toward you. The Ace of Swords, new sovereignty, a new sense of agency for you is coming in, and you're going to be choosing happiness. Choosing happiness. I hope this helps. Okay, Stellar, I hope this, oh, Stellar. Uh-oh. What was Stellar's? What does my fate say? Oh, okay, that's it. Stellar. Okay, Fahima. That is it. Okay, I thought it was a different name. I'm like, oh no, I mixed up the names. Okay, yes. So Stellar, as I said, you were in a stalemate. You sharing of yourself with yourself, maybe with others, about your work and how far you've come, have helped you gain your emotional security, your emotional stability. But the lack of healing within the group, within a group mind, that's Aquarius. Aquarius is the group mind. This lack of healing with the group mind allows you to come into your own sovereignty that was set up on purpose, Stellar. Interesting that your name is Stellar. I love that. And choosing you to walk away and choosing you to be choosing happiness, allowing you to choose happiness. Choosing happiness. Okay. Okay, Stellar equals Mahima, Joanne. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Thank you, Free Queen. Thank you. Okay, it is May 11th, but I think I'm just saying that because of an aspect of my own birth chart. Okay, beautiful. Don't hold me on that. My B-day is on the 12th of May. Actually, I didn't know actually. Thanks for sharing that. Okay, does anybody else have any questions? Oh, okay. Or says, please, could I get indicators for the energies in identifying upcoming obstacles until the next full moon, please? Okay. What are ors as obstacles until the next full moon? Creator, what are the obstacles coming in for ors between now and the next full moon? What are the obstacles for ors between now and the next full moon, Creator? Okay. Those, okay, right there. Okay, the Creator's being generous today. Okay. So one of the obstacles could be a sense of working without results. Working without results, but it's like this is going toward a larger cycle though. This is not just a 28-day cycle. This is a much deeper investment into a much bigger cycle. Because you've got the Magician. Yeah, you've got the Magician. So you'll be employing your Magician energy, doing a lot, working hard, investing energies into your life, into cycles, planting seeds, planting energies. A lot of changes are coming up, a lot of changes. And you taking the good with the bad, coming into change. It's not a time to balance yet. There's going to be more changes coming in. Your roots will be supporting you. As you head in, there's going to be a little bit of chaos coming in, but your roots and your ancestry will be supporting you, will be feeding you, bolstering your soul and feeding your spirit. You're going to be rebuilding new sexual creative energies. You're going to be coming in and you're going to be collaborating with new people on new levels of consciousness, new collaboration, new rebuilding from new energy. And that's what I mean. So don't lose hope. The hard work you're going to be investing into will come to fruition. It definitely comes into fruition. Okay? The 10 of Wands, this fruition is going to be allowing you to come to the end of a sense of burden, and your progress will be steady. Your progress will be steady. My word is my wand also. I'm hearing also too. So your magician energy also in here too. Gathering your wands to distill them to one wand. You know, the page of wands has one wand, and that's the distillment of all 10 passions to integrate them into one truth. Just like the 10 of swords that pins a person to the earth. Once they go into the underworld and they understand, now the underworld supports that truth, and you are forever connected and bound in trust with the lower dimensions that are there to support you. It's the exact same thing. You are combining whatever has been burdening you and coming into a greater understanding of it, and it's going to release you and bring you into a new dimension of yourself. Beautiful. This is what your hard work is being about. This is what your hard work is going into. Because you're aware in some way that maybe you took a wrong turn, maybe you see the error of one of your ways, but you're not going to be anybody's fool. You're nobody's fool. Okay? No more trickster energy. This is coyote energy, the fool, and this deck is coyote energy. So the trickster energy within your life is coming to a close within this matter, within whatever's going on with these dynamics, within this specific circumstance. You're nobody's fool anymore. So whatever obstacles, you're going to be working through them very beautifully, employing your magician energy. There's going to be some chaotic energy coming through it, but you're going to be fine, because your ancestry and the depths of you, your roots, the underworld, is what is going to be supporting you. You're going to be rebuilding from that place, a new place of new sexual creativity from what you've gained from the underworld and what you gained from the chaos, going through the chaos. Taking responsibility for your passions and distilling them into a single wand of more magic within you, Horse, bringing you into a higher dimension, and no more trickster energies within a specific dynamic. I hope this helps. Interesting. Good. Good. All right, about that trickster energy. I have called it that. Yes, the coyote. Oh, I can't even tell you one of the times when I was entertaining one of the worst relationships of my life, and I was driving long distance to go and be with this person, and I saw 2 coyotes on the highway. And when I saw the first one, I'm like, no, please tell me I didn't see that coyote I saw. And then like further on down the road, I saw another one. And that told me heaven and earth are agreeing. Joanne, you're going to get walloped on this one. You're going to get walloped on this one. You fooled yourself, you know. Yes. Yes, coyotes are so powerful. They could be you tricking yourself, like, and that's often what we do. We fool ourselves into the truth, you know. All right. Okay, Stellar, I can't answer any more questions, you guys. I gotta get ready for work. Hold on to that questions. Till Seto Joe, do I have any messages from my ancestors? stripper. Horse. I'm gonna be a stripper. Okay, Telsetto, can you please hold that question till the next reading? Stellar, also write that question down and hold it with you and re-ask it at the next reading on Tuesday, okay? I won't be having another question, another reading till next Tuesday. Thursday, I'm going to be busy. Come back next time, Stellar. Yes, please come back again. Come back again, absolutely. I'll see you noon on Tuesday next week at the same time, you guys. Thank you so much. Mwah. You guys have a beautiful day. Have an awesome weekend. The rest of your week, enjoy the full moon. And we'll see you next week. Bye, you guys. Mwah. Bye. See ya.